I'm having fun playing Genshin again. Given that this is my first Genshin vid, I'll give a brief history of me and the game. I was drawn to it because of Yoimiya, and I stayed because of Yoimiya. I've been playing since Kazuha's first banner, around just before 2.0, and been keeping up since then. Now that you have a brief history of me and Genshin, I want to talk about why I like the new 6.0 update. I'm gonna split it into three parts: destination, story, and characters. Though the story and character sections are gonna have some overlaps. The Krai's visuals are great, as is usually the case with Genshin. Each island has a distinctive vibe, but they all have consistent attributes to make them more cohesive. Just good stuff all around. The exploration is a really good time, with one caveat. The whole Kuwaki thing, while it is fun when it works properly, my only problem is that the connections are really finicky. Aside from that, I really enjoyed the exploration, which I mostly did in between the Archon quests. This is one of the only areas that I have all islands above 90. The puzzles are pretty chill, which is what I prefer. I don't come to get Genshin to get my puzzle on. Just here for a chill time. And the fact that the compass gives you like the locations of all the chests at, I'm not sure whether it's at 90% or something. It's just fucking awesome. They should add that to all other regions. Just generally had a blast exploring and getting to the top of these rocks at the top of the Fatui dome thing, what it's called. While I always did enjoy the story of Genshin, I felt like they didn't include as much of the cool lore as I would have liked in the main story. And while I'm okay with that, since we can always supplement it with YouTube channels like Minslip and Ashikai, one of the strongest parts of the Genshin stories is the deep ass lore that they've crafted for the world. And only getting small pieces of it with every region's Archon quest, while like a whole bunch of the cool stuff is relegated to side quests, is just a bit sad. Nordkrai's Archon quest, however, took a step in the right direction. I'm not going to go into detail as to why I liked it better, apart from the fact that they're including more of the deep lore. But I will give you some of the things that I liked. Meeting each of the characters for the first time. Some better than others. Like, I really liked the way we met Nefer, Flynn's, Yehoda. Aino and Lauma were a bit more par for the course. Character dynamics were really great, and more than just, oh, we're all great friends and we all love each other very much. While that is fun, I feel like when it's overdone, it gets a bit stale. Dory's gremlin antics, always a great time. Fucking Yehoda's whole ass deal, just loved it. Meeting the quote unquote twin, we get to learn more about the false sky. Columbina's whole deal, just love the way they characterize her. The moon marrow being the remains of one of the moons, which is a bit crazy. The possibility that we might not even have a twin, or whatever was going on in the whole spaceship flashback thingy. Rarier was also pretty sick. and the fact that he got an intro like the Fatui hints at the fact that we might be meeting all the other sinners. Mm, don't know about Ryan Daughter. I don't know enough about the lore to make speculations on that. That one in Efa scene where she lifts the cannon, that is damn cool. Sandrone being annoyed with Columbina was a really adorable scene. And I really liked where we ended. Just meeting Columbina in Town at night. And that small conversation. Really eager to see what next they bring to light. Let's start with the one who stole the show this time. Yehoda is a fucking gem of a character. She has more character in one scene than some of the others have gotten in a whole patch. And though sometimes more character is not always the best, this is great. They should do this more. And I think really what's the best part is the fact that we get a huge chunk of her inner monologue. And what an inner monologue it is. We also do get a bit of this with Nefer, which is why I think she is also the other standout character this time. Okay, I'll admit it's not only her characterization that makes me like her, but you know, the fact that she is so well characterized and looks the way she does is a fucking home run. I had some reservations about Inefa after her interlude quest, but her dynamic with Aino and that cutscene really sold me on her. I love the scattered genius slash disciplined butler kind of dynamic that they have going on. Well, I mean they're also a bit both silly, so really fits. Both Zauma and Flynn's are, I feel, more par for the course characters, except for the fact that for Flynn's, I have no idea what a Fae means in Genshin and what that means for him. If it's anything like the myths or something like in any of the other universes, that's going to be a whole lot of fun to unpack. Lauma, while a character I do like, is pretty standard for Genshin character. Sandrone, I feel, was mishandled a bit. She doesn't seem as threatening as a lot of the other Fatui that we encounter, despite the fact that she literally threatened us at the start. Maybe it's because we didn't really get to see her do much, except for have Bob fight Rare at the end. And while it looked cool, it didn't really feel like it was anything special. Her crash out at Columbina was great, though. Speaking of Columbina, great segue me. I really love the way that she's depicted, like a lonely god who's a bit detached from reality. There's that longing and sadness, all while also not being fully there, just makes Columbine a character that I really like. I know a lot of people don't like the direction that they took with her, but honestly, I feel like this is far better than that. So overall, I think Not Cry is a step in the right direction. Sure, there are some fundamental problems with the game, which I'll probably talk about in another way, but on the story, the characters, the exploration, destination, I think this is a win. And that's why I think Not Cry is pretty damn good. And if you're still here, thanks for watching and or listening till the end. It means a lot, and I'll see you peeps next time.